Hi everyone, it's Wayne, and I am very glad to have you in class. It's the start of a new semester. Yay! Um, I always like to start our new semesters with a little meet and greet to give students an opportunity to ask questions. Even though we're not live, you can certainly perhaps get answers to some of those questions you're asking yourself. But why not start and get going and see where we go with this? Obviously, you found our web page, our class web page on Canvas, and you know where a lot of things already are. But I'll go through them just in a little bit before I first tell you to relax. This will be a challenging semester for many of you who maybe haven't worked in the online environment for a while. Um, Keeping engaged and keeping abreast of what's going on is sometimes a challenge to new people who are in the online environment, but you'll be fine as long as you mind your deadlines, work with your group, and stay engaged in our class and our class work. A little bit about me. I got my start in the interest of libraries by um, working at the UCLA Music Library, which you see over up there in the top left corner. At the UCLA Music Library, I was just a page working at the desk, and I learned that helping people was a lot of fun. It was also very rewarding. So when I graduated from my undergraduate work at UCLA, I looked for a job, of course, as all of you do, and went back home from UCLA to the Bay Area of California and got a job at the San Jose Public Library System. The San Jose Public Library System, the new library, the new main library you see there on the top right. And the the entry level position that I went for was just a library page. After a certain amount of time, I promoted to library clerk, then a paraprofessional position, and then as I was working through all my paraprofessional work, I also was going to San Jose State University to get my own master's degree in information and library science. And once that was obtained, I moved on to become a director of a public library here in Southern California. Again, you see here on the left at the Hemet Public Library in Southern California, Riverside County. While there, I was the president of the California Library Association, and I took that opportunity to train people in the business. You see me training here in the bottom left, the library directors here in California on customer service. And I've also contributed or written many books. You are using a couple of them in this course, the Public Library Administration and the Library Management Problems Today text. The Information Services Today, I've written a chapter in there, so you get to see me a lot. I also love dogs. You see in my top right corner there, I had two black labs. Unfortunately, they passed away after 12 years. Thought I would never get another dog again, but I did. I got a greyhound rescued from a racetrack in Tijuana. She is a delight. I also liked her so much that I got a second one, although she's not pictured in this picture. Um, I am not an ogre, everyone. I'm here to help you. I'm here as a coach, here as a mentor. I'm here to make you successful. If you're successful, I am successful, and our profession will be a success. So please, I'm not here to take out my red pen and mark you all down. I'm here to make sure um, that you are successful in everything you do. So let's go to our online class on Canvas so that we can look at a couple of important things there. So the important thing to see on our on our course Canvas page is, of course, here at the home screen. Any announcements will be listed up here at the top. Let's see what this looks like as a student. There we go. If I can get myself out of the way. There we go. I also have an important announcement here in the middle of the screen. A lot of students think that they can contact me via the San Jose State University messaging and email system by using the sjsu.edu email. Don't do that. It won't get to me, or it'll get to me very late. Use this email address that you see here, dishyourlibraryservices@gmail.com. I read that at least 2 or 3 times a day, and I get notifications when there's an email. So this email address is the best place, indeed, the only place that you should email me. Don't get trapped in using the San Jose State University email to contact me. And then you see here listed some important links here. You're going to find that links in our class are are everywhere. Sometimes I link to the same thing in several different places to make it easier for students to find things without having to retrace breadcrumbs and all that sort of stuff. You can see a copy to our green sheet right there. And we can also see a course calendar. This is an important document for you to have. Put it on your refrigerator. Look at it several times a day. It tells you week by week what we are covering for that week. And on the far right, you see due dates of things. That's important as well. Let's go look at our modules because I do want to point out some important things that you might have missed or skipped over. A lot of students see information about the course and then they skip right over it. But there are some important things here, and I want you to certainly familiarize yourself with them. If you didn't get enough information about me, I provided my resume, a link to my personal statement on diversity, some publications, etc. I think you even have my resume there. Fun, fun, fun. That'll put you to sleep. The other important thing for you to see here is the help. I have a question or problem. If you don't want to email me directly or you think I'm taking too long, you can certainly use the help. I have a question discussion board. This goes to all students, not just me. It goes to every student in the class and only the class, not every student in the program. So if you have a question, you post it here. Your students will see it and maybe you'll get an answer quicker than waiting for me to get in touch with you. But I will certainly read your help thing and concur or give you additional information if necessary. Okay, so use the help. I have a question. There's a short explanation of some of our assignments. I always get asked how long should such and such assignment be. This is an important document that kind of tells you how I feel about page lengths. So read that over. The textbooks that we have for this course, we have the Public Library Administration, Information Services Today, and you'll be also using the Library Management Problems Today textbook. Class assignment. Oh, I know it's very early for you, but you are also probably thinking in the back of your mind about the iSchool competencies and how they help fulfill your um, career ending or your what's it called? And I forget already what it's called here. Your e-document or e-portfolio. I'm sorry, your e-portfolio. This document kind of tells you assignment by assignment how I feel each of the things that we do in this class help prepare you for things that are listed in your e-portfolio. Just some helpful document for you. Um, and then also, word about groups. We have group assignments in this class. Don't despair. Every 204 class has group assignments. So if you're thinking, darn it, I should not have gotten Disher, you would have a group assignment in any of our 204 classes. It is a requirement. So read over the group assignments, how they're formed. We're basically using three different groups in this class. The first one is one that I've already assigned you to, and that is the assigned groups for your library management problems today case scenario, which I explain here. You can find out what group you are in by checking on the document in our course. Contact those people, see my expectations for the group discussions on a weekly basis, and get started. Um, you also have a group assignment at the tail end of the semester, in which I propose to you that you and your group of members uh, are a consulting firm, and you've been contacted by an extremely mega millionaire, think Elon Musk and beyond, with just pockets and pockets of money to help um, libraries around the world, and he's asked you to find 10 items that are problematic in a library, tell him why it's problematic, and propose some solutions. And if he likes what you've proposed, then he will buy that for you. There's more explanation to that group assignment in the assignments page over here on the sidebar. But that group is one that you form on your own. Now, I've formed groups for you for the library management problems today. You form groups for your graded assignment number 5. How do you form those groups, you ask? Well, this particular week, you and your classmates will be participating in a voice thread. And the voice thread is kind of a discussion board, but uses audio and video elements as well. And you're just going to introduce yourself. I give you 90 seconds to introduce yourself to the class. You'll watch those from your classmates and you'll say, oh, that looks like a good person I would like to work with. And that looks like a good person I'd like to work with. And that looks like a person because they're also interested in children's librarianship, whatever. So you're using those 90-second introductions and finding people that are interested in working with. You'll use our class email to um, find people who are also interested in working with you. Once you have a group of 4 to 6 people, go ahead and sign up on the Google Documents in our course. Again, sign up your group. Don't sign up individually. You need to, once you have a group and everybody's agreed to participate, then you can come in here and put your group members. I'll close that group and send you an important document about the assignment. Okay, so that's I formed a group on your own. I formed a group for you. You'll form a group on your own. There's also discussion groups that are in our discussions here. Most of them are the library management problems today, but there's also 1 or 2 discussions that are just the traditional discussions where you post a reply online. Again, in my modules, I have a um, I guess an explanation of what to do with your discussions. Okay. Now let's see assignments. Here are all the assignments explained. If you're wondering, wow, he mentioned something about that group assignment, you'll find that here under Unit 5. Again, there's just tons and tons of information that that you'll find interesting and enlightening, I'm sure. You can look for people that these are people in the course. Any groups that are formed would be listed here as well. Okay. Here's everyone in our class. Okay, let's stop the share of our online. That basically just get in there, start clicking around, and you'll find that things are explained. Or if you have any questions, you'll obviously let me know. The other thing I wanted to point out to you, I think, was Oh, yes. Some instructors in our program release week by week each of the modules. You won't be able to get into a future week's material until that professor opens it up. I have provided access to every one of our week's assignments and week's content right up front, so they're all open. Now, even though I've opened every assignment, I mean every module for you and allow you to work ahead to see what is going to be happening, what you need to read, et cetera, please do not post or submit any work for a future week until the rest of the class is scheduled to be there. I had one student many semesters ago who I saw on the first day and then went through and did all the work and I never saw them again. So that's not what I want. I did mention all of our materials. The information services today, we are using the third edition. Um, Grades. I know you are very concerned about your grades. However, I don't want you to be. I have been to many interviews in my career. I've also sat on interview panels, hundreds of them, and never once was I asked, or did I ask, what grade did you get in Information 204? So most of you will do it fine. You'll get an A in this course if you meet the deadlines and stay engaged in our course. Um, Worst case scenario, you'll get a D plus, which is a above standard grade. Just do the work, stay engaged, um, don't make mistakes, et cetera, and you're going to be fine. You're going to pass this class with flying colors. So just keep calm and have fun, and remember that I'm always here for you to answer questions, to meet with you live if you need be, and worst case scenario, we'll just sit and talk. All right. Have fun, everyone. And again, thanks for sharing my class with you and your classmates as we start this new semester. All right. Bye, everyone.